back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to achieve a natural yet sultry and affordable makeup look. So of course I'm going to show you guys the steps I follow, my tips and tricks, especially if you have a problematic skin like myself. And the tips I use for my makeup looks, you guys, is just life-changing, because if you have an oily skin, you know we have a problem where like under a few hours our makeup starts producing a lot of oil. So in today's video I'm going to share all my tips, all my tricks. Alright, so for today's video I'm going to be using this gorgeous palette from E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Scarlet, and this is actually not my first time working with this brand, you guys. And E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Scarlet is a makeup brand and also a monthly subscription brand where every month you receive a box full of makeup, you guys. Like, they sell makeup products and also offer a monthly subscription box. And one amazing thing I love about this particular brand right here is the fact that their palette is so convenient, you guys. Like, whenever I'm traveling and I don't want to carry a lot of products, I just go with their palettes, because as you all can see, they have eyeshadows, they have highlights, they have blush, and also lip color. Like, apart from your base, everything you need for your eyes, your lip, and your cheek is right in one palette, you guys. Like, how amazing is that? So with their palette for this month, you guys, they decided to go all pastel for this palette. As you all can see, we have a pop of blue right here, we have pinks, we have browns, we have champagne color, and then this highlight. So every month they work with a YouTuber and create a palette. This is actually their edition 13. So for this month we have 3 eyeshadows, a blush, a highlight, and 2 lipsticks, you guys. And of course E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Scarlet is also cruelty and paraben free, and they ship to the US, UK, and I think Canada. For this month I also received their glow up jelly in the shade Extra, and this right here, like, it would work perfect with your highlight. You apply this underneath your makeup or underneath your highlight before then going over it with a powdered highlight. So we're just going to go ahead and start off with this makeup tutorial. I can't wait to play with this makeup right here. I'm going to start with my base, you guys, and I just picked up this primer from Target, you guys. It's from NYX. It's their Total Control Drop Primer. I tried it out there and it gave me a very nice matte finish. You guys, you know I'm obsessed with matte products, so I decided to pick it up. The only thing is it's very watery, so you want to be careful. Like, you don't want to apply too much. You see what I mean? Like, it's really watery. One thing I always say whenever I'm doing a makeup tutorial is, please, when you apply your primer, you want to give it at least a minute or maybe 30 seconds to sink into your skin before you then go in with your next product. It kind of acts as a barrier between your skin and the makeup. Just give it a little time to dry out, and you guys, like, it comes liquid, but then when it dries out, it turns into matte. I'm then gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. Just apply it on the areas where I would normally produce oil, because my own oily skin is bad, especially now that summer, you know, it's getting warmer, so it's always a problem. This is actually called the powder before foundation technique, and this is perfect for people with oily skin. It kind of helps to suck up all the oil from your face before you apply your foundation, and also even after you apply your foundation, your makeup is still going to remain matte. And before I go ahead and apply my foundation, I always like to color correct my skin, because as you all can see, I have some dark spots and, you know, acne blemishes all over my face. So I'm going to go into my Freedom makeup. Since we're doing an affordable makeup, you guys, I'm using this palette, but normally I'm used to using my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette, but this right here also reminds me of the MAC palette. So I'm going to go in with a dark brown concealer and then spot it on all my problem areas, like my acne and my dark spots. I'm not sure, people always ask me, Omabel, like, how come, like, your acne is brown already or black, like, how come you still go in with a brown concealer to conceal it? And you guys, like, I can't even explain why, but I always notice that this is what works for me, and everybody that I've tried this technique, they always come back to tell me it actually works. So the fact is, it works for me. Alright, so we are on to foundation, and for today's video I'm going to be using Covergirl Trublend Matte Mid Foundation in the shade D50, and this right here is a mattifying foundation. You guys know I love me some matte foundation, and to blend it out I'm going to be using my handy dandy Beauty Crush Cosmetics foundation brush. This right here is my favorite foundation brush. I just love to dot the foundation all over my face and then blend it out. Wow, the coverage is actually amazing, you guys. It's a full coverage foundation and it's very matte. And the color match is pretty close. It's not too light. It's a little bit too light, but it's not too light, you guys. I can actually work with this because by the time we contour and highlight, it's definitely gonna blend. If you have a problem skin, you guys, I really advise when you're blending out your foundation to stipple instead of buff, because when you buff, you're kind of moving the product off from your problem areas. But when you go ahead and stipple, as you all saw, I applied the concealer and then I'm using a stippling motion. It's kind of helping to cover up my imperfections more, but if I buffed, it will just keep moving the products all over my face. Alright, so for my brows, I'm going to use NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso to fill in and shape my brows. It comes with a spoolie, so I'm just going to brush up my brow and then use the pencil to begin filling in my brows. To clean out my brows, I'm going to use this shade right here. Before I go on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to prime with L.I.P.S primer. And using an eyeshadow base before your eyeshadow just helps to give you the exact color payoff of your eyeshadow and also helps with the longevity. Going into my deck of Scarlet palette, I think I'm going to use this shade right here as my transitional shade. And transitional shades are very important because they help your other shadows blend in better. They kind of help to transition your shadow. And of course, I'm going to be using these $11 eyeshadow brushes from Beauty Crush Cosmetics. They actually do a very good job. I like to pick the product, tap off the excess, and then gradually begin to build it up. I don't like to apply a lot of product at the same time. Okay, so switching my brush to the Beauty Crush Tapered Blending Brush, I'm going to go into this blue shade right here and then pop it right below the pink one I just applied. I've never done a pink and blue on my crease, you guys, and this looks really good. So I'm going to cut my crease with Makeup Revolution concealer. So for my inner lid, I'm going to use this champagne looking color right here, and then for the outer one, I'm going to use this gorgeous gold highlight. Wow, this color is so pretty, you guys. I'm going to apply a very nice wing liner with Profusion Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Eyeliner. I'm going to line my waterline. And then I'll apply mascara, and I'm using Covergirl. For lashes, I will use one of my all-time favorites, and it's from Salon Perfect. So I'm going to come back to the eyes, but for now I'm going to contour and highlight with Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C13 and C18. And to highlight means to draw in light, while to contour means to add kind of color and shades to the skin. To set the concealer, I'm going to use Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Lace, and this kind of reminds me of Benign Banana Powder, you guys. I'm just going to deposit the amount I'm going to use on the cap. Alright, so we're going to go back to the eyes and I will smoke my under lash line with this blue and pink shade right here. So to contour my face, I'm going to be using Sleek Makeup Contour Kit in the shade medium, and you guys already know you just have to pop it right on the hollows of your cheek. I'm going to add a pop of color to my cheeks, and I'm using this blush right here. Woo! Wow, this color is very pretty, guys. Wow. Yes. So moving on to the lips, I'm going to line with NYX Urban Lip Liner. So for lipstick, I think I'm going to go in with this gorgeous pink shade right here. Wow. So you guys know I love highlights, but unfortunately I don't use them because whenever I use highlights, it kind of emphasizes all my deep pores and, you know, my problem areas. Like, I'm really tempted to use this highlight right here. Like, it's such a gorgeous gold color, but unfortunately I'm not going to use any highlights today because I don't want it to emphasize all my problem areas. But yeah, you guys, I think that is all there is to this video. I hope you all enjoyed and you were able to pick up 1 or 2 tips that can help a lot with achieving a flawless looking skin even when you have a problem skin. And of course, you guys, I'm going to link every info regarding deck of Scarlet in my description box, alongside if I have any coupon code, so you guys can save some coins using my code. And yeah guys, please don't forget to hit that like button below and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very soon.